When in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And it's Seedorf. Zanetti. Zanetti has the space to scheme. And here's Zanetti. And here's Zanetti. No way through, so back it comes. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Gullit. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball comes in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Milan have reclaimed it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Barella. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Ibrahimovic. Adriano. Platini. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. Zanetti. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Seedorf. He's through here. And this is De Bruyne. And that is expertly dealt with. Zanetti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Gullit. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Donadoni. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Adriano clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Adriano.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Serginho. Nesta. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barella. Oh, good spread. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. And it's Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Donadoni proves too strong. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Adriano. Well, that has not gone well. Nesta. And Donatoni. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Michel Platini. Great ball. Adriano! Seedorf. And this is Vieri, played in with purpose. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rijkaard. Barella. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This might spell danger. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. De Bruyne, oh, good take in a good area. Serginho's cross. Thuram getting this one clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nesta attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Barella, almost an hour gone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ball in towards them. Oh, great leap! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Barella. Oh, important interception. Defending of the desperate variety. Adriano. That's a good ball out wide. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Nicely spread. Now it's Seedorf. And this is De Bruyne. It's rising! And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Venezia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Barella. Now it's Gullit. Now it's De Bruyne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 21. Numero 18.
Venezia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ronaldinho, il numero 12, il numero 15.
And here's Baggio. That's a good ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Venezia are desperately trying to regain the momentum, and they've certainly upped the supply.
Not the most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Rui Costa. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Venezia have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Pings in across. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. Maldini. Knocks it into space. And this is Adriano. And he's picked it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He has found the way through. Now it's Van Basten. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Batistuta. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It's Adriano!
Adriano made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And it's Insigne. Adriano. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with...
Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Insigne. Thuram proves too strong, too smart.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Insigne. Aimed beyond the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Incoming delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Lorenzo Insigne. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Pescara genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Moved on forwards. Spread to the right. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Getting up there! They've scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while
Adriano! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
South Korea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Donadoni. And this is Vieri. Delivers with wit. Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
South Korea restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Insigne.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Zanetti ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. Good ball, good take. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lobbed in behind. Oh no, that was never going to make it. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Insigne. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Zanetti. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Insigne. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking tidy in possession here. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started. And he's being shifted off it. Donadoni. Platini. Platini receives it in. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he is deftly away. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker. Feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
South Korea have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just eases him off the ball. Donadoni. Zanetti. Platini being hounded, manhandled at times. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Zanetti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pescara are looking to go forward now. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Donadoni.
South Korea are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pressure coming in from all directions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pescara can now introduce the first of their
Substitution in
substitutes.
progress.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Thuram. And it's Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Adriano! And he's quick to get rid. Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, good effort! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Substitution for South Korea. Number
So the manager
32,
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10, Platini. Coming on the field, number 20, Batistuta.
Cleared without
Number
hesitation.
15, Rafael Leao.
South Korea have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the... And the finish! This time, surely! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitutions taking place.
Pescara making further changes here, and in quick succession. South Korea do have options available on the bench. Adriano! Always going over the top.
Adriano most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. Rafael Leao, and the counter is on. Can he get it through? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Seedorf. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Knocks it into space. Closing in on goal.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well read, nice interception. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. Here's Rafael Leao. Looking for options for movement. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way through. In by DiMarco.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good-looking ball. Sajut. Quality ball. Bonatoni. Seedorf. That's a delicate pass. And that has been cleared. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good take. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like...
So that's it. It is all over. South Korea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.